Hi everybody on YouTube, this is Crystal and it's the Down to Earth Mama. Today I kind of just wanted to talk about my vegan story and how I got to veganism and everything about that I'm passionate about. So let me think. I was about 27, I think. I just turned 27 and I read Alicia Silverstone's book, The Kind Diet, and it was a total accident because I wasn't reading it because I thought it was, I knew it was about veganism and I wanted to learn. I didn't know that's what it was about. I just am a big fan of Alicia Silverstone and I was like, oh, I'll read her book. I'd like to lose a few pounds. I'll see, what her diet book says. And then I read it and she posed the question of, if you wouldn't eat your dog, why would you eat other animals? And if you say that you love animals, why would you eat them? And it made me think and I realized I was a complete hypocrite. So I did some more research and I found Forks Over Knives at the library and I watched that and that was pretty much it. I just saw my grandmother pass away from cancer and I didn't want to go down that route, and if there was just one chance that I could prevent getting cancer, I was going to take it. And I loved animals and I liked the environment and I thought, hey, what better way to make a difference? So I started, and I didn't just do it all at once. I had to cut things out slowly. So I cut out the breakfast meats, so I wouldn't have any meat at breakfast, and then pretty soon after that, just maybe a couple weeks after that, I was like, okay, I'm done with pork and beef. So I stopped with pork and beef. And I told myself, I was like, well, I'll just keep, chicken and turkey and fish and eggs and milk. And then I got a little tipsy one night and I stumbled upon a video of chickens in a slaughterhouse, and that was it. I stopped eating chicken the next day. So then I was just going to keep fish and eggs and dairy. And I was in with one of the clients that I work with, and I was in this classroom and they were showing a video of sharks, and they had shark fishing and cutting the sharks open, and I was just like, oh God, I can't believe they're showing this to, first and second graders, but at the same time I was just like, that's it, no more seafood. And so I stopped eating seafood, and I was like, you know what, I don't even like eggs anyway, so I'm just gonna stop eating eggs. So, so dairy's been the last one, and where, I don't want to eat dairy, and if I can have an alternative, I totally will. But, sometimes, and I don't keep dairy products in the house at all. I refuse. But I stopped drinking milk long before I ever decided to go vegan, because I never really drank milk all that much, and I just really like to keep it for cooking. And soy milk lasted a lot longer in the fridge. I always felt like I was, I would get a half gallon of milk and I wouldn't even get halfway through it, and then it'd be bad and I'd waste it. And soy milk just kept longer in the fridge and I liked the taste better. So I started drinking soy milk years before I even thought about becoming vegan. And so dairy's been my biggest struggle, mostly just going over to a family member's house. I tried one year to take all my own fixings for Thanksgiving, and it was just really a pain to bring my own Thanksgiving dinner to my family's Thanksgiving dinner. I was just like, you know what, I'll just make certain exceptions. I'll eat the green bean casserole, I'll eat the mashed potatoes, I'll bring my own gravy, and I'll make my own side dish to bring along for everyone to share, so that way I can eat mostly my side dish, I have my own gravy, and then I can just eat the mashed potatoes and the green bean casserole and fruit salad and whatever else that's vegan, and just have the smallest amounts. And I know that's not really, excuse or a good thing, but, it's just the way it works. And my fiance is not vegan, and sometimes if we go out to eat, my meal will be, but we might share an appetizer, and that's just how we work. It might be a spinach and artichoke dip appetizer or something, or soft pretzels and beer cheese or something, and that'll be the extent of it. But, I always choose vegan if I can, and I do the best I can. So I would say I'm at least a 95% of the time vegan. So I'll call myself a mostly vegan, because I know there's a lot of vegan police out there that won't, say that I'm 100% vegan, because I'm not vegan 100% of the time, because I think that's just not a realistic goal, and I just think sometimes it's impossible to do so. If I'm out somewhere and I'm starving and there's really nothing else to eat, I think one time we did a protest against Monsanto, and there was a festival going on and I was just starving, and I couldn't find any restaurants around, but there was a festival going on with a whole bunch of food trucks, and the only thing that really had meat free was like quesadillas, so I got a cheese quesadilla because, you know, I'm not gonna starve myself. You know, I'm gonna eat it and then I'll just get right back on with the next meal. So it's like, you know, I'll make exceptions, you know, here and there when I need to, and I make it work. And like, for me, the goal is to be the least harmful possible. But I do pay the price, because when I eat dairy, my face breaks out. So, you know, it's not without consequence. So I do try to avoid it now as much as possible. And, you know, and I love the dairy alternatives, like chow cheese is my favorite. And I love tofutti sour cream, and I love the vegan cream cheeses. I actually prefer them over the dairy counterparts, so I'm getting there. And like I said, I always get almond milk, and I've been doing that for well over a decade. I'm 33 now, so yeah, so that's my vegan story. So January 2nd will be 6 years. 6 years. No cigarettes and no meat. So, yeah. All right. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Give me your likes if you like my video. And subscribe, and you'll see more videos. Okay. Until next time. Bye, YouTube. Peace out.